I think I'm live. Good morning, everyone. I was trying to make a community post and share it in Discord so everyone knew I was live. Because some people have a hard time finding the live stream. Lisa does for some reason. I have trouble finding streams sometimes. Anywho, let me get situated here. Sit down. We're just going to have coffee and chat. Have a cigarette. Let me fix my camera. Get on the live chat. How are you doing, Misty? Did you have a good weekend? Misty, I need your help designing a logo. I need your help designing some merch that looks halfway decent. There's Lisa. Hey, Remy. Welcome to Southern Charm. Hey, Mandy. Good morning. Oh my gosh. So I had fun last night playing trivia. I'm sorry that the 80s trivia was kind of hard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to order some more trivia cards that have multiple choice answers. It's easier to play that way, I feel like. I don't know why my membership didn't automatically renew. I've noticed there was a couple people's that don't automatically renew. They have to do it each time. Cheryl, how are you, Cheryl? Yes, just email me some ideas you have and I will come up with something. Okay, I will do that, Missy. I've got your email, I think. I'm going to try to get Mark to help me come up with an idea, maybe draw it out, and I'll send it to you. I'm going to start doing some crime videos just for my channel members too. I need to include that in the perks. I need to go in and fix it. My card is still the same. I didn't change it. Get it together, YouTube. Yeah, I was watching a stream yesterday. I can't even remember what it was, but I just so happened to be looking at my phone. Usually I put it down and walk away and listen, but I noticed that it glitched. It glitched a couple times. Her stream would go out. It wasn't buffering. It YouTube glitched. Hey, Verbal. Well, we tried to do music trivia last night, Remy, 80s, but it was hard because, it wasn't multiple choice answers. So, anyways, we ended up doing those 90 trivia cards that I had. We still had fun though. I didn't think 80s music trivia would be that hard, but it was. So on Amazon, I saw that they had another deck of 90s trivia cards. It was a bigger pack. I think I'm going to order that and maybe some 80s trivia. Maybe because YouTube is running mostly on bots. Well, I tried to upload a video this morning like 5 different times. It would not upload. I finally got it to upload, but it didn't want to. I've been having trouble when I want to upload videos on Sunny's channel as well. The same problem. The video will get uploaded, but the video will be messed up. The end of the video will be playing at the beginning. It's weird. My video this morning, it was uploading. I was uploading it private to see if it was going to upload right. And I would go to play it, and there was no audio. But finally, I got it situated. Hey, Tremaine. Good morning. How are you doing, Tremaine? Let me look at my other phone. Did y'all see that video I uploaded? We was just talking about the TV show Frasier last night when we was playing 90s trivia. Well, I get up this morning, get on Crime Online, And Frasier star Kelsey Grammer, his daughter Spencer Grammer, was slashed in a restaurant. Like a fight broke out in a restaurant. This drunk man raising hell, and she got cut. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I hear my crybaby dog. She's wanting in she's on the other porch. Hold on. Come on. What's that on your nose? Let me see. What is that? A wing off of a moth? Oh my gosh, my dogs kill moths, guys. Lady catches flies with her mouth like Mr. Miyagi does with the chopsticks in Karate Kid. I lived the 80s, wasn't as hard as those questions. I know. Like, how do they expect people to know how long a certain number one hit stayed at the top of the charts? I mean, really. Hey, Jane, just signed on to YouTube. Yeah, I watched like a video this morning on YouTube. I watch a channel every morning. It's called JK and Shocky. It's two monkeys. Yeah, I love it. They got like these battery powered cars that they ride in. They look cool as hell. They also ride on the back of that guy's trike he's got. I didn't think the 80s trivia was hard. The 90s seemed harder to me. It's all hard to me. I need to also find some. Oh, I do got some more true crime trivia questions. I downloaded that book, but some of those are quite hard. But we could try those one morning or evening. I'd like to find some true crime trivia cards, like the 90s trivia cards I have that have multiple choice answers. Didn't have my coffee yet, too early to tell. Oh gosh, I've done had a couple cups of coffee. I got up late this morning. I didn't get up till like 15 till 7. And I like to have my chickens and Annabelle let out by exactly 7, sometimes earlier. They really need to be out about 6:30. But I slept in a little bit. I uploaded a thunderstorm with lightning video. It's not anything impressive. I have to check that out, Remy. How's Bob the turkey? Guess what I want to get, Remy? A male peacock. Well, I want to get a pair, a male and female. That'd be good too. Crime trivia. Yeah, I like true crime trivia. If it's true crime, my answers will be Ted Bundy. Only one I can remember. I'm going to have to find some Ted Bundy trivia questions. What I should do is just make up my own trivia questions. Just make sure I have the right answers and do it that way. Oh boy, peacocks fly pretty far when young and skittish. I was watching, what was it? Planet Earth. I think it was yesterday, and it was showing a male peacock showing out for the female. We got up late. My son went to bed at 1 a.m. regressive time. He then woke up at 3 to 3:30 a.m. We both slept till almost 8:30. Yeah, I usually wake up about 3 o'clock in the morning. I have to go to the bathroom, get something to drink. Sometimes I'll get up and smoke a cigarette. They say smoking before bed will actually keep you up. It's harder to fall asleep if you smoke. Hey, Lori, leave it to Bieber. Oh, that's okay. We have fun playing trivia, though. So I think what I'm going to do is really make up my own true crime trivia questions. Ones that, cases people are really familiar with. I love peacocks. My uncle had a pair. Oh, I'd love to have a pair. Mandy says we have peacocks in a village near me in the UK. They are vicious. They chase everyone. Hey, male turkeys are mean. They are really mean. My uncle used to have one, and you couldn't even hardly walk past the barn. That turkey would start chasing you. Really mean. And when that turkey would get mad, his face would turn blue. My little mean ass cousin, he was about 8 years old. He was mean. He peed in that turkey's face. Its face turned blue and it got him good. It was pecking him, trying to flog him. Yeah, I'm going to, baby. I think that would be the best way to do true crime trivia is me come up with the questions. Because all the trivia questions I find like online or even in that trivia book, they're just like so hard. Bob's not mean. He's quite docile. I find it funny when he fluffs his feathers for Linda like a dude. You already have made it a bazillion
I'm
times.
going to get Shane and go get gas for the mower. I'm getting ready to mow.
Okay. Okay. Mark's going to get gas for the mower. We got to mow. Well, he's got to mow. I'm not. Oh my goodness, we have a strawberry shortcake emojis. Oh my god, it makes me so happy. Where you been, Bieber? We've had that, girl. We've had that emoji. I love strawberry shortcake. We need to do a rainbow bright one too. And a My Little Pony Rainbow Dash. I found a pic of my mom and a peacock. Apparently, birds like us. I would love to have a pet bird. It's hard to have a pet bird when you got bird dogs, these beagles. I'm so in love with strawberry shortcake. I'm literally going to get a strawberry arm tattoo. Yeah, strawberry shortcake was one of my favorite things growing up. So was unicorns. My Little Pony. I had a strawberry shortcake bicycle. It was red and it had like a little pink basket. Had the little strings hanging from the handlebars. It was like red and pink. Light feather. Southern mom. Good morning, y'all. Science girl has awesome birds and parrots and others. She's not a crazy cat lady, but a crazy bird woman. I saw her birds. They're beautiful. I've commented on them. She's so lucky. And I saw one of her bird cages. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Prayers for Science Girl. She lost her brother. I feel so bad for her. I hate to say it, but if my brothers don't straighten up, I'm afraid something bad's going to happen to them. I guess I try to prepare myself a little bit. Damn, his motorcycle's loud. Jesus. He kills me with that damn motorcycle. And I found out one reason it's so loud. He put these like pipes on it. So freaking annoying. Mine too. I did my kids' room in strawberry shortcake. Precious also. I did Timothy's room. Of course, if I'd had a little girl, it would have been strawberry shortcake. Bieber, you got to see the strawberry shortcake quilt my granny made me. It's awesome. My granny had this baby quilt piece from back in the 80s. And I always told her that, excuse Mark, I always told her that if, when I got grown, if I had a little girl, I wanted her to make me a quilt, a baby quilt out of that fabric. Well, I got grown and I had a little boy. So a while back, she took that baby piece, the strawberry shortcake piece, and she just blocked around it and made it into a full size quilt, a tacked quilt. It's really pretty. I've showed it on here before, but I'll show it again. She made it for me for Christmas a couple years ago. I think the year I started YouTube, actually. He probably knocked the baffles out, makes them louder. He did. Mark said something about he put some kind of pipes. He called them a certain name because I was saying like, why is he so loud? Like when I sit on the porch and want to do a live stream, when he comes up in the holler, it's like loud as hell. Mark's is not like that. He drives a Harley. I mean, you can hear him coming, of course, but it's not loud like that. Josh just spent $200 for pipes on his dually to make it louder. Yeah, no offense, I can't stand that. I can't stand those loud vehicles. Guys like them. You know, it doesn't bother Mark, but one of the reasons it bothers me is like if I'm out here and I want to do a video, it's just really loud. And this guy, he'll go out and he'll come back in 5 minutes. And sometimes he'll go straight back out again, come back 5, 10 minutes. It's really annoying. Yeah, my granny is good at making quilts, light feather. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. I never use it because, my granny's getting old. It may be one of the last quilts she makes me. She has all kinds of cool tack quilts. I'm sure you guys are familiar with what a tack quilt is versus a quilted one. Now, my Mama Celeste made one of the quilted wedding ring quilts, and my granny still has that. It's probably 50 years old or older. It's an antique. If you buy a real handmade quilted quilt, they are high dollar. Why do they want it louder? Riding should be relaxing. Exactly, Light Feather. I don't know why people do that on a motorcycle. I can understand the trucks more than I can loud ass motorcycles. They're already loud enough. I mean, when you ride on the back of Mark's Harley, it's really not that loud. We rode that when I went and got my hair cut. I may go for a ride this evening over to Kentucky through the mountains. I have a Dutch doll quilt my grandmother made me. Oh, Beach Bum. I love the Dutch dolls. The quilts, they are so pretty. I think my granny has one of those too. She actually made a coal miner's quilt. It's got like the silhouette of a coal miner and his coal pick on it. And she made some pillows. It's really pretty. I don't know. I will not ride a motorcycle. Saw too many things working at a gas station for 6 years. Yeah. Um, Surprisingly, I'm not too nervous on a motorcycle. A little bit when I first get on, but it's pretty relaxing. Which the way the back seat of this one's made is pretty comfortable. You feel pretty secure, like you're not going to fall off. I still have quilts and blankets my grandmother made me. Yeah, my granny's got, gosh, I couldn't tell you how many quilted quilts she has. Tons and tons of tack quilts too. Tack quilts are warm in the winter. She also makes those tack quilts that are made out of pieces of denim, old jeans. She'll cut up old blue jeans into squares, sew them together, make a quilt. Been in line at the donut shop for 30 minutes. Oh my God, Southern Mom. I would have done pulled out of there. I'm not nervous on a motorcycle, but my butt hurts after. The seats on the Harley, actually, these are pretty comfortable. They're pretty good seats, cushiony. But I have rode on motorcycles where your butt starts hurting. My butt'll start hurting if I sit too long. I gotta stand up. You're stuck. You can't get pulled out. Oh gosh, when Mark gets backed up in a drive-through, he gets so mad. One time, guys, we were at Sonic. We waited like for them to take our order for like 15 minutes. I mean, it when Mark finally pulled up there, they didn't even have a line. Here's the thing: when he pulled up there, he told that girl to ask her manager for $5 for gas. He sit there waiting, wasting. He said, "I was so embarrassed, y'all. So embarrassed." Yeah, he can be a little smart aleck. I just turned my face like towards the window and embarrassed the crap out of me. It's funny now to think about it. That girl, she didn't know what to say. She actually went over there and was telling her manager what he said, and he pulled out. He wasn't serious. He was being a smart aleck. He hates getting stuck in line like that. But like I said, there was no line. I don't know what they were doing, but they never would take our order. Goofing off, maybe. Can't take him anywhere. Hey, Booze Love. I have a question. My dog's left ear is red and tender. No signs of ear mites. I think he may have been stung by a wasp. Not sure though. Oh, Booze Love. Just his left ear, yes, a little swollen. Well, if you have a Benadryl, give him a Benadryl. It won't hurt him. Could possibly make him a little sleepy. But it's safe to give a Benadryl. He may have gotten stung. If it was like a snake bite or something, you would be able to tell it. It would look horrible. I've had to treat dogs with snake bites before. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. Cement shoes. How are you and your lady doing, Cement shoes? Your dad? Southern Mom, you're better than me. Just saying. Yeah, I couldn't wait in a line like that. We like to go to Taco Bell, go through the drive-through, of course, and it's always a line backed up. 15 damn cars, and I'll be like, no, don't even try it. Hey, Tremaine, thank you for the super chat. Oh, yeah, guys, I've been trying something with Smokey, the Schnauzer. We took him to the vet, and spent a bunch of money, and they said nothing was wrong with him, but he's still coughing and hacking. So I got online and was looking, and they said to give dogs that are coughing like that a teaspoonful of raw honey, real honey, not the fake stuff at the store. It's got to be real honey. So I've been doing that, and it does keep him from coughing. You can give them like up to 3 teaspoonfuls a day. You don't want to give them any more than that. Sugar overload. So I got a jar of honey that's got the honeycomb in it, and we've been doing that. And I've been giving it to Chloe as well. Hey, Love Bro, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Jean says, "Can I get a glazed donut?" Hey, I'm hungry too. I hope Mark brings back some breakfast. If not, I'm gonna have to go cook. I don't really like to cook that good. I don't. I mean, I want to, but it's not something I really enjoy. I enjoy making like cupcakes and like peanut butter candy. You're at the window. Thank God, Southern Mom. You better order something good after waiting that long. I personally like the donuts that have chocolate on the top of them and the cream filling. You made me want Taco Bell, CC. Um, the Cinnabons. Have you ever ate the Cinnabons, Jean, from Taco Bell? Those are so good. I mean, you can become addicted to Cinnabons. They are so good. I kid you not. You got if you've not tried Cinnabons from Taco Bell, you got to try them. I mean, you'll be ordering dozens of them. Like Feather, I love Cinnabons. Yeah. We always order like the biggest pack they have. What is it like? I think you can get like 12, maybe more than that. And guess who always eats most of them? My fat ass. I have a sweet tooth. I love sweet stuff. I use my wound treatment spray with numbing. I just woke up, no coffee yet. I would check his ear in a few, if not better Monday. He would go. Yeah, he could have injured his ear. Has he been running loose and like he could have jabbed a stick into it or something? Can you see any place on his ear that looks like it's been stung? Lady has been stung in the mouth before, and it would swell up because Lady tries to catch bees. She catches flies with her mouth. I've watched her kill 2 flies. It's so gross. My kids are protesting. They're taking 3 things off the menu. Oh yeah, I saw they was taking some things off of Taco Bell menu. Hey, Cat Blue. Good morning. Sorry I'm late. That's okay, sweetie. Hope you've been having a good weekend. Listen, here comes that guy back. I can already hear him up on the main highway. He's not even cut down in the holler yet. He is now, though. Gosh, that is so loud. Hey, Charlie Girl says, Tremaine, I'm in jail. Everyone, can someone come and bond me out? Tremaine, if you're in jail, how are you messaging? How are you on YouTube? I know you're joking. I would bond you out if I could. Tremaine. What is a good topical ointment to put on a dog with a sore bag balm? Let me go see if I have some, I'll show you what it looks like. Hold on. This, let's see, it says farmers, well, it won't focus, but it says farmers has used this for a long time. Um, A lot of people use this to put on their cows' udders or their goats' udders. Um, it's a protective ointment. It's kind of, and it's a healing ointment, like an anti, what do you call that? Like Neosporin, kind of. Yeah, that's what I would put on it. Back bomb. Let me set this down. I'll show you what it looks like. This one's about empty. Yeah, it's greasy stuff. Kind of like Neosporin. You could also put a little peroxide on that sore too. Probably help. Um, where'd my chat go? Okay. Cheryl uses that all the time. Yeah, I use this on like my skin. I was out of lotion the other day, so that's what I used. And where I've been laying out in the sun, my skin's been getting really dry. Yeah, I got that at Tractor Supply for $10. Cece, I recently called up on Jack and Jill. We don't know what happened to Jack the duck, Charlie girl says. He just was gone one day. One day he came up here and ate with Jill, um, and then he was just gone. We noticed like the next day he was gone. We don't know if a predator got him or if the previous owners of the house over there with the pond got rid of him. We don't know. We think a predator may have gotten him because why would they get rid of Jack and not Jill? But, anyways, they have sold the house and they have new owners there. And I noticed Jill is still there. She doesn't come up here anymore since Jack's gone. And I think they also feed her. I saw them feeding her a couple different times. But, anyways, they've been doing work. They dug a ditch from the house all the way down to the big pond. So they're doing some kind of work to that pond because the pond looks all nasty on top of the water, all sludgy. Jill only has like a little space that's clean down there to get in now. So they've been doing work. Hopefully they'll get that cleaned up. Yeah, if they weren't feeding her, she would be up here. We never did find out who called the game warden on her either. The game warden, one of them, is our friend. He's close friends with Mark. And he had got a report that someone had a goose up here and they wanted it gone. They had called and asked if they could catch it and take and release it at a lake or pond. And the game warden said, absolutely not. Um, but I don't think it was the new owners of the property, because when they bought that place, they had to have known that the goose came with the place. Come on, she was living there at the time. So we're thinking that it was my landlord's or the a neighbor down the road that lives across from the pond. But nothing ever came of it. So Jill is still there. Just heard her this morning. Pathetic, messing with a poor little goose. Yeah, I think it was my landlord. Yesterday they came up here and taped a thing on my door about rules because I had let Ladybug run a couple evenings for about 30 minutes. She just runs around the yard and goes over the hill. So they had some rules and they came and taped them to my door. They don't want Ladybug on the porch or Skylar. They don't want loud music. Mark played loud music one night and nobody else could hear. But it's all right if a creeper comes creeping around, right? That's all right. What else did they say? Oh, you can't put any kind of flag out besides an American flag. You can't have a Trump flag. You can't have a gay pride flag. You can't have any sort of flag unless it's American flag. I said, you know what? That's probably against our constitutional rights, freedom of speech or something. These people's been took to court and sued because of crap like this. I understand, you can't have dogs running around barking and stuff, but their list of rules is ridiculous. Especially if someone that pays their rent on time, usually early every month. It's never been late, ever. Good thing about it, they don't own my mobile home. I own it. They only own the land it sits on. Next thing you know, they'll be saying, oh, you can't lay out in the sun. They had a whole list of crap. Some of it was ridiculous. Some of it I'm like, yeah, I understand. You got to have a neat, tidy place. You don't want it looking like run down white trash trailer park, right? I really don't live in a trailer park. I live up on the hill. I got a neighbor across from me, two of them, way across from me. You would think this was a gated community with $1 million homes the way they act. We don't bother anything. We've never had parties up here. We don't have people running in and out. Never had cops up here. It's ridiculous. Oh, they said you have to turn your music down, which is understandable in your vehicle. I think that one might have been meant for Mark because he comes up on his Harley. The music's blasting, and when you first cut up our the main driveway, there is a little trailer park down there. You got to come past. So that was probably for him. They would probably say they don't know that Annabelle's mine. There's nothing they can do about it. Annabelle and Sonny and the girls are on our friend's land that adjoins this property. There's a fence separating it. That is their land. They would probably say something if they knew those animals were mine. Which that one girl, she's always out smoking. She saw me walk over there many times. I mean, what's she going to do? Tell me I can't walk over and see a goat? It's on someone else's property? These people are ridiculous. So, anyways, Mark's parents are upset about it, and we have been looking for a place to buy, so they're trying to figure out something. Whether we're gonna move in their house, and they're gonna buy another place, or we're just gonna buy a place. Because, like Mark's mom said, it's not a comfortable feeling, taking your dogs out and being scared that they're going to make a little bark and you're going to get in trouble by someone. They'll probably be saying something about me laying out in the sun too, but I do it when nobody's around. I mean, I got a bathing suit on. She won her money so she can afford to put gas in the brand new Mercedes Benz she bought. They are jerks. Yeah, it will be awesome. I hope we get like a little house. I'm so tired of living in a mobile home, which my mobile home is pretty nice, but I just want a house with a little bit more room, which is just like a 80-foot trailer, I think, something like that. But it'd just be nice to have our own property, my own fenced-in yard, and having my goat on my own property and my chickens. If I get my own place, I can have more goats. I could have more goats right now, but I need a new fence first, really. My closest neighbor is about 1.5 miles away. I like it that way. Oh, cat, that sounds so nice. You should feel comfortable where you live, Cece. Yeah, well, I'm pretty comfortable unless my dogs are outside, and then I'm scared they're going to bark, and they're going to hear them down at the office. Their office is right below me. I've never seen people like this. They stay down at that office. I'm surprised nobody's down there today. They stay down there 24/7. The original landlord, she passed away. She used to do that. Now her son's running it, and her granddaughter stays down there, just like her grandmother. And I'm like, what in the hell could they do down there that long, that late at night? It blows my mind. Like, do they have no home lives? They're in the crap business. That's what I really. That's what kind of business they have. Porta potties and stuff. Yeah, it'll be in the same area, I think, Lovable Rogue. We would like to be in Tennessee, though, just to be honest. Down towards Morristown. I'd love to have a log cabin in the woods by a lake, and you can only get to the house by boat. If you want to go into town, you got to get on the boat, go into the dock, the main dock. That's the way I'd like it. I have an amazing landlord, fixes anything. He lowered my rent when my husband passed away. I'm moving to the country, but buying the place. I can't say a bad thing about my landlord, though. Oh, that's great. I had a landlord once, was an elderly couple, and they were just the best. They didn't have any children, and they was just treated me like I was their daughter. Yeah, the lady, her and I actually went to Gatlinburg together for a weekend and went to Dollywood. My mom went with us, and her and my mom went and saw the Oak Ridge Boys. Yeah, she was super, super sweet. They were both really good people, really good hearted people, and loved children. They just never had any of their own. They told me they was always afraid they couldn't provide for them right. I'm third generation owner of 340 acres. I'll leave it to my daughter. Oh, that's so cool. Like the land my granny owns, and they all live up on this hill. Like there's all kinds of land up there, and all the brothers and sisters live up there. It's been in the family for generations. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here. I hear Mark coming on the riding lawnmower, so it's going to be loud. So I'm going to end this and get some things done. Thanks for chatting. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Be safe, and I will see y'all in the morning, same time, same place, 10:30 a.m. Love y'all. Bye. God bless. Peace. I should let y'all see him on his little John Deere mower. Remind me of George Jones. Bye, guys. Bye, Lori.